this space here, that whenever you see me online, this space is always about positivity. This space is about learning. This space is about love. Happy Kwanzaa, and thanks for joining me with another episode of Still Growing. You all, it's Kwanzaa time. It's December 26th, and it's time to celebrate Kwanzaa. So, as you know, between December 26th until January 1st, it's the celebration of Kwanzaa. And if you don't know what Kwanzaa is all about, then I would suggest that you hop on over to the Canadian African Association website, because that's a program that I'm a part of, and we celebrate Afrocentric program all throughout the year. But on this time of year, we'll be celebrating Kwanzaa. And so because of COVID, we were unable this year to get together and to celebrate as we usually do. But due to COVID, of course, we're unable to do that this year. And so there's a wonderful program that was placed online. So if you don't know what Kwanzaa is, hop right over there and have a look, and it gives you all the information that you would need. So I'm not going to really go into what is Kwanzaa and how do you go about celebrating it this year, because the video is phenomenal. So I'm going to put it below in my heading, so if you need to, so that you can just click on it if you want to learn more. That's the African Canadian Heritage Association, this one here. So today what I really wanted to talk about is how we can use those 7 principles of Kwanzaa as positive affirmation throughout the year, as positive behavior in order to help us to become better people. So, as you know, over 30 years ago, Kwanzaa was created by Dr. Karange, and he is from the US. And of course, he was taking a look around and seeing that, you know, the flight of our people, what is happening with us. We've lost our religion, we've lost our culture, we've lost our language. We basically have lost everything that make us Afrocentric people, you know, African people. And so he decided to see how to help us remember who we were, and also to celebrate qualities that help bring us back, if not physically to the continent, but in spirit and in culture. So this space here, that whenever you see me online, this space is always about positivity. This space is about learning. This space is about love. This space is definitely not about negativity. It's never about evil. It's never about the devil. It's never about hate. It's never about anything that does not help us to grow and become better people. So my whole spiritual talk is always about what can we do as African people living off the diaspora in order to become better people and to get to know who we truly are. And that's always done in an uplifting way. Okay, never about doing things that is gonna lower our vibration, lower ourselves from the wonderful spiritual people that we are. Okay, so we're talking about the 7 principles then. So the first principle is lighting that candle on the 26th, December 26th, is Umoja. And Umoja is all about unity. That's about assisting, sharing, encouraging. Okay, and so how do we take those principles and embedded them into our lives, into our day-to-day activity? We want to love and care about our people, and more than anything else, we want to respect and encourage our own people. Sometimes we care for other people more than we do ourselves, and so of course you want to love and care and nourish your children. But what I really want to impart to you today is actually to make sure that you're actually giving that love and care and nourishment to yourself throughout the upcoming year. So the next one is Kujijakalia, and that's self-determination. So here we're talking about persistence and improvement and self-improvement. So we're looking at what will you be doing in the upcoming year in order to improve yourself. And this is the time to think about that. Will you be taking part in a program? Will you be taking part in an educational program to upgrade some skill that you already have, or to start something new? And keep in mind that we're always doing our best. We're always striving for the stars. We may land somewhere in the sky, but if we strive for the stars, at least we know that we have done our best. So on the 28th now, we're talking about UJIMA, corporate work and responsibility. So here we're thinking about working with others. We're thinking about how can we work as a group? How can we link with other organizations or other small groups or other small businesses that are doing similar things that we are doing, or maybe even different things that we're doing, but how can we work together in order to benefit both parties? Okay, and now we have UJAMA, corporate economics. Now that is extremely important when you look in the Black community. We need to concentrate more on building wealth, other ways that we can build wealth apart from our regular jobs or our regular part-time jobs. How can we make sure that we're growing financially? I know as a people, it seems that we're constantly spending, and it looks like as if the world consider us as either the performers or the spenders. And so I think we need to take a step back and look at corporate economics in terms of building financially. What are our plans? This is the perfect time for you to be sitting down and saying, what are my gifts? What is it that I am good at? What is it that I can make money from? Or what is it that I need to learn in order to make money from that? As a people, we always have to make sure that we're planning ahead, that we're not knee-jerking, acting from when things happen, that we're planning ahead. So the seven principles of Kwanzaa really helps us to understand that at this time, you can take that day with your family and sit down and think, where is the money that's coming in? Where is it coming from? And how can we leverage that? How can we make more money? Money is extremely important. Okay, and now we're on Nia, which is purpose. Okay, so what is your purpose? What is it that you're committed to? And once you've already understand what that is, what is your purpose in working at a particular job? Does your children understand their purpose in going to school? Do they understand their purpose in studying a particular field? Are they beginning to understand their purpose in life? So this is the 30th of December. And at this point, we're sitting down and we're talking about the purpose, not just the purpose for ourselves, but the purpose for our life in the long term. What is the purpose for our children? What is the purpose for the relationships that we're in? Where is this relationship going? What is your intention in this relationship? What is it that I want from the relationship, not necessarily just what the other person wants? So here we're talking about purpose in a larger form. So we want to give our energy and our time to purpose on the 30th of December. So on the 31st now, we're looking at Kumba, which is creativity. And as a people, overall, we're extremely creative. So how do we harness that? Can we use that creativity in developing some type of business? Where is the creativity that we have in our families? What are we using it for? Yeah, sometimes our creativity may be something that we use as a hobby. And so that provides some type of relaxation, some type of de-stressing. Sometimes it helps our mind to be clear. So what are we using? What are we doing with our creativity? And whatever it is that we're doing with it, are we maximizing it to our overall benefit? So on January the 1st, we're looking at the Kwanzaa principle of Imani. and imani is faith. So at this point, we're looking now at our faith. What is it that we believe? And does what we believe serve us? Is what we believe the truth? And even if you believe it's the truth, are you learning? Are you growing in your faith? And does that faith maximize? Meaning, is it just something we believe, or is it something that we can see happening in our lives? And if it isn't, are we actually moving forward in learning and growing? One of the reasons that Dr. Karange, went and did this whole research, traveled to Africa, and came up with this Swahili word of Kwanzaa is so that we can learn who we really are as African people. We're spiritual people, we're intelligent people, we're creative people. We have been here from the beginning, and we will continue to be until the end, because we are the fabric of this universe. So there you have it, people. That's the 7 principles of Kwanzaa. Okay, so let's figure out ourselves what our purpose is, and let's work together. Let's focus on our economic pursue, and let's build people. We have done it before. We've done it in Kemet, and we can do it again. Let's just focus on ourselves and working together. Supporting each other is a big, great movement of Black people working together, buying from each other and supporting each other. Let's continue to do that, and let's make 2021 the best year for us collectively. Happy Kwanzaa from my family to yours, and I hope to see you again. Peace and love. Bye.